You guys and gals, never here from Trick Me Game, and a Stubby Mountain Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Dawn Chorus, Jorgen's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go! We also have a Jorgen and Lake option open to us, which should be interesting. In this dreamlike state, it seems like the boundaries between us blur and move. And I'm filled with joy, but also startled that this person, their whole untamable self, is here, next to me, this morning, as if unconsciously I'd expect him to disappear overnight. Wait for me to fall asleep and then slip away. But he's here, blood and bones and limbs and this back nestled against me, this short-furred belly I pet slowly so as to not wake him up. I picture us in my head, these two animals entangled under one duvet, and they dissipate into two splotches like watercolor. And I think, we're two notes in harmony, ringing out into the morning. Day 4. I stumble out into the cold. Whoa, don't fall. Sorry, it's quite a drop. We walk away from the bus to the edge of the mass of students. I shiver, missing the warmth inside the bus. Tragic was the moment when we had to get up. It all seemed way too brief. Mornings are hard. I don't necessarily agree, but today... He looks up at the gray peach sky, barely lit up by the sun that's not yet out, with eyes that also seem duller today than usual, and yawns slowly. Today isn't easy. I'm sorry for waking you up. Oh, I didn't say that as a complaint. I just stated a fact. I woke up a few times when you were tossing around. That's not a big deal. It's not your fault. I just had very light sleep. It's always hard for me to sleep with anyone else in the bed. Maybe he wasn't as relaxed and comfortable lying next to me as I thought, which I could have expected. Still, makes me a tad blue. I would have grabbed more blankets if I knew. Well, it was nice falling asleep together. And mind you, it's not the first time I have to function on little sleep. I survived several music festivals on maybe 4 hours of sleep on the floor a day. What's a too short night in a comfortable bed compared to that? His words are light, but his gaze drifts momentarily, as if recalling those sleepless nights with a mixture of fondness and fatigue. The faintest trace of a smile lingers on his lips, like a memory half-formed. But it would be nice to grab a coffee during a break. The one at breakfast didn't feel like enough. The mention of coffee seems to animate him slightly, his posture straightening as though the thought alone could provide a semblance of energy. The cold air around us feels sharper, the faint scent of frost mingling with the distant aroma of pine. Oh, one second, y'all. What is this? Oh, gotcha. Okay. How about now? The first lectures won't start in another 20 minutes. I glance at him, his ears twitching slightly as he considers my suggestion. I wouldn't want to be late. I can check if there are any cafes close by. The worst case, we could grab something to go. Well, that would work perfectly. And I know a nice place on the way to the university. Gudrun recommended it. They're supposed to have fantastic cannelbowler. The way he says it, with a slight emphasis on the word as though savoring it, makes me imagine the soft cinnamon-laced pastries. The thought alone is enough to momentarily dispel the chill in the air. You alright, babe? Okay. Should we go ahead? We'll have more time, and it'll be a while before the group gets going. Yes, definitely. I'll catch Arn and tell him we'll catch up to them later. Professor Arn, what do you mean? Or, since when are you on a first-name basis? Oh, Arn is a sweetheart, but I address him as a professor around others as to not take away from his authority. Anyway, go ahead. I'll catch you. Head where exactly? Ah, right. Forgive me, I am really sleepy. Just wait here and I'll be right back. And he goes, back through the crowd and towards the bus, two pointy ears moving across the sea of heads. And I can't help but think how lucky I am that it's me he wants to spend time with. Oof, smell. Tickles my brain. It's like a drug. Well, it is in fact a drug. No surprise it feels so good. And it's such a pretty place. I told you it's nice. For Gudrun to recommend a place, it must be really fantastic. From what she's told me, Reykjavik has the nicest cafes in the world. Oh, and the ones in Anslo are already so nice. Not to mention expensive. This one is bound to be as well. Just a glance at the saliva-inducing display of indulgent pastries, scones, and treats tells me that much. But the crowd here is mixed. There's a group of students with backpacks in the queue, right behind a solemn businessman in a gray coat holding a suitcase, and lively chatter surrounds us from all tables and corners. But a pleasant ambience means nothing if they don't serve good coffee. Let's see how the baristas are doing. What are you ordering? Regular black? I'll go with a drip if they have it ready. Regular black otherwise. To go? Arn told me not to hurry. The lectures will start a bit late. They've seen how sleepy we all were yesterday morning, and they'll give us 15 minutes to grab something from the vending machines and have a coffee and a snack. But because Arn knows me, we get special treatment. Let's have something nice and have it here. Oh, that's fantastic, and yeah, I'm even more glad now. The vending machine stuff is usually so sad. We join the short queue, standing behind a pair of deer, a mom with a child jumping and pointing towards the pastries excitedly. Not terribly. It still works, and I'm not fussy. Most of the coffee I've had in my life was just an instant coffee with oat milk and sugar. Anything better than that already feels pretty special. I see. Well, makes sense. By the way, how's your financial situation now? Should I treat you, or are you fine paying for yourself? Oh, no, I'm good, thank you. The scholarship pays well, and I make some extra money writing for articles. Oh, like essays or journalism? Journalism. I cover events sometimes. It doesn't pay well, but then it doesn't have to. I mostly do it because I like it, and it's just extra money for extra spendings. I thought about saving some for a trip to Bjorgvin in the summer. I really want to ride the train there. It's one of the most scenic routes in Europe, paws down. I've heard about it, yeah. I'd love to go too, and it's not especially expensive if I remember well. No, it's just a regular train with a regular price. Costs as much as a night out drinking, but it's so much more fun. And if I go in the summer, I could sleep in a tent on the beach. That brings the cost down considerably. Good ettermiddag. Have a refdag? Good ettermiddag. In your cafe, you'd kannelstein, tack. And, for me, maybe the same. Oh, of course. It'll be ready in a second. Please wait here. Tack. And where was I? Ah, Bjorgvin. I want to see the bike tunnel they have here. You know how long it is? No. Well, I don't actually remember. I'm still half asleep. Those do look really good. Oh my goodness. But it is the longest cycling tunnel in the world. Let me check quickly. Well, 3 kilometers according to Wikipedia. 3 kilometers underground? That sounds a bit depressing, to be honest, though it is quite a feat. They've put a lot of effort into making it as pleasant a ride to ride through as possible. It's a joint pedestrian cycling road going through a mountain, linking 2 boroughs. The barista, a young ewe that reminds me of Gudrun, only not as tall and with blonde hair, passes us 2 trays, each with a steaming cup of black gold and a plate with a bowler. Here you are. Meet out today. Huh? Looks and smells so good. I rarely get myself such treats with my meager student's budget, and that only makes it look all the more appealing. The pastries are just perfect. Naughty and layered. Naughty, huh? Their golden crust glistens faintly under the soft light, and the coffee, served in tapered cups, black on the outside but glazed white on the inside to contrast with the black liquid. Oh. Thank you. Let's go find a table, shall we? How about the other room? It seems a bit sunnier than here. Sounds perfect. We put down our trays on the table at the window and sit down opposite each other. Ah, fuck! Jorgen spills some of the coffee onto the tray in the process, pooling in the tray and soaking in 2 paper napkins. Really sleepy, huh? My vision isn't great in any condition, but especially now. I take my napkins and wipe his tray clean, then lift his cup and dab the paper at the bottom, careful not to spill more. Oh, I could have done it myself. But it's no problem. I didn't want to make you go for more napkins, and I didn't think I'll use mine. Well, thank you. He gives me a forced smile, his fingers fidgeting with the hem of his poncho. Is he just that not used to others helping him, or what's going on? I'll go throw these away. Want another napkin? I'm good, thank you. The liveliness that added to the mood at first gets a bit grating with constant voices. It's quieter in the room we're sitting in, though, thankfully. I look back at Jorgen through the portal as I grab 2 more napkins just in case anyway. He took out his notebook and is jotting something down. hurrying as if to finish before I come back, the blunt tip of the pen tracing wide arcs in the air. He's a distant sky. I'm a quiet watcher. And I stand there, looking away, giving him the moment alone I feel like he might need. Oh, Carvine! Gudrun, hey there! Came for a coffee too? To grab a bun, then going. I've heard we're starting late today, so I ran back. Waiting for your coffee? Only then I realize I'm standing here and staring into space. Oh, no, I just went to fetch napkins, but the pastries look so good I just kept staring. Me and Jorgen are in the second room if you want to join. I'll be going, but thank you. By the way, don't you ever tell him I told you, but he's really happy with how yesterday went. The messages he sent me this morning were maybe the most emotional I've seen him in writing. By which I mean that he used an emoji. I've never seen him use any before. I shiver, wondering how much Gudrun knows from Jorgen. Possibly everything? Not like it matters much, but I wonder if we're on the same page. But yes, I'll bet the bull-headed brat wouldn't tell you himself. You mean stargazing on the roof? I haven't heard anything about any roof. I was talking about the kiss in the night. Sorry if I know too much. Me and Jorgen just talk a lot. I see. I'm happy he enjoyed it in any case. He's gonna start looking for me soon if I don't come back, though. I went away for just a moment. See you later, then? See ya, and thank you. I'm glad he's happy. He's been lonely for some time now. But yeah, I'm going to. Catch you two later, maybe. Me and some friends want to meet after lunch at the coast. I can ask Jorgen. How'd that? Bless. And she walks away, a bag with a pastry or maybe two in her paw, red berries staining the thin paper. Walking back, I feel much more confident. The stoic-faced bat, cold and distant, told Gudrun he was happy with me. A soft glow settles in my chest, something warm like a melody in major played in a glockenspiel. There you are. Your coffee is getting colder. And we should be at the uni before the classes start. Where were you? Gudrun was here, taking some pastries to go. We chatted a bit, but she didn't want to stay. Ah, Gudrun. It's a shame she didn't join us. What did she want? Just say hi, I guess. We talked about this place. I thanked her for the recommendation. I'm glad to hear you two are getting along well. You two are not in the same year, right? Sorry, I just forgot how you know each other. No, I know her from an anarchist venue where I played with the band a few times. She's a fantastic DJ. She starts her sets with light, familiar tracks to draw people in, then transitions into heavier, unexpected things. Things you'd never think would work in a club, but they do. I asked her about it once, and she said she wants the audience to feel like she's giving them what they want, then slowly introduce them to what she thinks they should hear. Huh. Well, I'll be honest, I've never been to a rave. The only DJ I've ever heard was at my high school graduation party. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon, YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!